back to the vertical tillage disc. We blew out a tire the other day, and we don't have any of these extra funny tires, so we ended up ordering a whole bunch of them. We got 3 on my pickup there, and we got 1 mounted up. This is the tire that goes on our other disc. Luckily it fit on here. We're able to keep plowing for a couple days, but we're gonna stick this new tire on this wing right quick. Looks pretty nice, pretty pricey. Let's see if you can NASCAR as fast as cheating. Guess y'all are gonna see if I'm approved to go work for NASCAR or not. But we are missing 1 lug nut. Well, it was missing to start with. I don't know where it is. Someone lost a lug nut, so I should win, because I only have 7 to do. Okay, y'all ready? Done.
I think you cheated.
Well, Cheeto's putting the donuts back on. When we run donuts on this plow, it's just a lot easier. Everything just sits down on these cylinders, keeps from blowing out the seals. So we level it like that. Well, goodness gracious. Put those tires on there brand new last year and they're blown out, or flat. This one ain't even on the beat, is it? Oh man. All right, well, we'll see how she plows. Speaking of tires, brand new tires on the front, blew the sidewall out. So, tire bill lately between deer horns, excessive wear, and oddball tires, been expensive. It's finishing really nice. That's a pass I've already done. That'll work out for us. We're gonna turn this over to Albert, let him get after it. Just wanted to kind of get a test sample, make for sure it's level, everything's good to go. So we're hoping these serrated blades, or those scallop blades, running some vertical tillage through here, shaking everything, running these baskets, pat this down, chop it up nice, but I think that looks really good. Looks about as good as you can get it, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's pretty level.
Pretty level. And
I don't see a wave on the wings.
Places where it's too thick, still gonna show a little kind of fluffy, but
We got a good chance of rain this afternoon. It's be perfect. Get this thing plowed up and get a rain, and
straight.
yep, be good to go here.
Yeah.
Albert's gonna be the man in charge over here. Make it look pretty.
Oh, little rain that fixes the problem.
Yeah. Well, on the positive note, if he blows out a tire, we got a whole bunch more. Hopefully he has a good day. Hopefully catch us a rain. I was hoping we'd get one last night, but we didn't. Me and Cheeto are gonna go work on the planter a little bit more. Got 60 acres to replant later this afternoon. Field's still a little bit wet. We've been watering over there. So we're gonna go tear this planter apart a little deeper. I'll explain more about that here in a second. We're going to do something a little bit different. We have checked these 2 rows. Mechanically speaking, everything is a direct drive. There's no way that this cannot drive as fast as that row, because it's all connected together. So the only thing that we have not checked, never have checked, and that's what we're gonna do, is this air tubing. If this thing is full of dirt, got a rat's nest, a bird's nest, we don't know because we haven't looked. But we're gonna pull this tube off and see if we're getting an incorrect vacuum pressure out to these outer rows, because we're a long ways from the vacuum. Vacuum is what keeps the seed pulled up to the disc, and it could be dropping the seed off the disc before it goes out the bottom. It's this big hose here, all the way down. It goes all the way to row 16, so it's got a lot longer path to travel, but who knows? Hopefully we'll find something that just makes this thing turn around night and day. If it don't rain, it don't matter. So we also need a rain, and we need our planter to work. But we got a little bit of time. We're waiting on that other pivot to dry out just a little bit more. Maybe I can go jump in that after lunch. So we got about an hour and a half or so. We're gonna take this apart, see if we can't find something that's just obvious. Well, that's not enough dirt to plug it up. You look down this pipe, I'll put y'all in here, you're gonna have to turn sideways. Clean as a whistle. I was really hoping to find a bird's nest, something crazy. Now, we did find 2 restrictors, which is very interesting, in row 12 and 13. This right here could be the culprit of why these 2 rows are not planting as much. But just trying to keep eliminating stuff, and that way when we get to the field, maybe it'll just work. So it very well could be these 2 black pieces right there. I'm gonna bring back a shoe. This row closes just a little bit funny. It's when we put the bushings in. I've got extra shoe, which is this piece at the house, and 7 zip ties to zip tie our air tubing back in. We pulled all these hoses off all these other rows, and these inside 6 have the restrictors because they're just closer to the source of the fan. And we pulled some off on this wing. And these don't have restrictors. Just almost guaranteed those 2 restrictors have been causing us fits. Just had my lunch up here at the house. I had all these extra parts that we've kind of been swapping off and on the planter, trying to get rows to planting by the process of elimination. But if you're wondering, have I thrown all our old parts away? No, I've kept them. I keep a lot of old parts, because you never know when you might need them, and we really don't know that they're bad. Just the process of elimination, sometimes it's easier just to stick a new one on there and eliminate that cause. So anyway, yeah, I've got my singulators. This is a new one. This is an extra, bought an extra. This is one of the old takeoffs. Maybe good. There's another one. Got 2 more back there. Just a little assortment of extra parts that we keep around, because some things are kind of expensive and it's a long ways to store, and if we've got them here, we can use them. These are the sensors I took off yesterday. Turns out these sensors right here are completely fine. They are counting exactly what the new sensors are. So those, you know, that's $280, $230 a piece. Pretty wild what stuff costs. But anyway, came over here because these are my long zip ties that go around those big bars. I need 7 of those. I'm also going to take a shoe. We'll find the prettiest one we can find, and we'll go put it on, and then we're going to go plant. This is what the seed tube goes through, and this shoe hooks to the closing disc. These closing discs are running a little bit crooked on this row, kind of like that, and it's closing funny. So I'm hoping that other shoe maybe is a little bent in the back end somehow. This is the firming point. This actually goes right there. This acts as a scraper for the inside of the disc, and it also helps create the seed trenching. See there on the bottom, that little V piece, and that is the bottom of the seed trench, and then the seed fall out of the tube right into the trench, and then these close it. But with this kind of running a little bit crooked, closes our trench a little funny.
What I can see is that it's worn off all the way right there.
Oh, look at that. You'll see that? See how that's wore off? Goodness. Holy moly. Maybe that's it. Maybe the dirt's falling in the side of our trench.
Yep.
Just finding problems. Well, we're just fixing them. Yeah, that's not real good. I hope y'all can see that. Assuming you can. You can see how it's wore off there. It's not square. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. But this one's lefty tighty, righty loosey. Got it. So yeah, maybe that'll help this back here. We haven't tightened that up. This is the one that was bent. It's been actually working really good. So we got it straightened right out. No problems there. More and more carnage. Maybe we need to do a more thorough planter checkout next year. See that?
Oh, darn.
They loose?
Not really. Maybe just a hair.
I'll break them. Yeah, you're twisting on it. Yeah. We got to noticing we got a little bit of silver shine right there. It's like this plate is loose, but obviously, I mean, Cheeto could break the leg on an elephant, and these things are tight. There's some things that it just takes extra time and extra detail. You know, I've owned this planter for a long time, and we have not known those have been in there. We've never had any kind of problems. We have planted thousands of acres of milo. Now this year is the first year we did change varieties of seed, and maybe it was just that variety of seed has acted a little bit different, obviously, because we've never noticed any problems here. Those 2 bushings, I really hope that's the problem. We want all this to be working, and we don't want any surprises. So that's why we've been kind of taking our time, working through this, getting it to where we think we've got it narrowed down. Now we might get the field in 10 minutes and be surprised. We're gonna level the seed out. We don't need much. We've just got 2 inside spans to go plant. Moment of truth just got set in the field. Right here's row 8, 31.4, 9, 31.5, 10, 30,009, 11, 32,000, 12, 33, 14, 33.7, 15, 32.1, 16, 31.7. Would you look at that? Those restrictors. Spent about $1,500. All I had to do is pull the tube off. Oh man. Well, you live and you learn. Like I was saying earlier, all those extra parts and stuff, we'll be able to use them, but it's just annoying. You know, I've owned this planter for quite a while. We've never had any problems. It must be the variety of the seed, something. Is what it is. Any comments?
No, that's good.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Some people have drones, some people have a Cheeto. I'm gonna do this one without anybody around me and see if I can do NASCAR. Yeah. All right, y'all ready? I think it's safe to say I should stick to farming.
Well, I hope y'all have enjoyed the video of us out here farming this week. Everything we've done kind of depends on the rain. We'll either be heroes or zeros, but that's just part of farming here in West Texas. If it don't rain, it doesn't matter. So all those little seeds are in need of a rain just to go ahead and get them in real good moisture. This ground is leveled out now. Looks really pretty, man. It's doing a good job, but help mellow some of those clods out in the ground that you see there. So we've been getting after it and doing all that we know to do. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Remember that the Lord's in control and to wear more cotton. Appreciate ya.